Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's GreatTaz once again, welcoming you back with another replay from the world of tanks. In this replay, it will be of myself again, playing in the Tier 6 American Premium, also known as the Thunderbolt. This is an up-armored E8. So you basically have, with this vehicle, a little less mobility than the E8, but more armor. And you have more armor everywhere that there's spaced armor. And as you can see here, on the side there's a little bit of spaced armor. On the front there's spaced armor. Kind of just like the Persian. You still have a weak point around the gun, and your gun mantlet is weak, and underneath your gun mantlet there, and on the cheeks there is spaced armor. But little going through that. It also carries the same top gun. Its gun is the same top gun as the E8, and also mentioned, since I spotted them, the E2. Now the Thunderbolt has actually more armor than the E2 does. Hull armor, frontal hull armor, but it has less. The E2 has less weak points. The whole frontal armor is up armored, as where the Thunderbolt or Thunderbolt 3 only is the upper glacis. The Thunderbolt actually 7, as it says on the side. But it only has an armor plate on the front and the cheeks of the turret, which give the turret a little bit more armor. It's not a lot. It's still 63 millimeters of armor with a little bit of spaced armor. As you can see here, we're finally getting our first shot off. Doing a little peeking, using what the American mediums really have around the Tier 6, and that is pretty decent gun depression, and a good gun with decent penetration. It can penetrate any Tier 6 in the game. Has problem with a few Tier 7. Any Tier 6 but the Japanese heavy line. Most Tier 7s, except for, the extra armored ones in the front. And Tier 8s, you might as well forget about most of the heavies, because you're going to bounce off. Now this, like I said, is only a 76 millimeter gun. So you ain't going to be overmatching anybody, but maybe the American Scorpion, which has 14 millimeters of armor all the way around, and doesn't technically have a turret, but does have a minor turret, which really has like 5 millimeters of armor. It's just a riot shield on front. But anyways, back to the battle. As you can see here, we've killed 2, they've killed 3. We're having a little trade-off. We're on the back side of the trade-off. As you see here, I'm trying to use the gun depression so that it allows me to angle the gun mantle and the armor on the hull to get the maximum effectiveness. As you can see, I bounced at the Leo there, 300 damage. Now the damage you bounce is not a random number. It's the set standard average. It doesn't change on general practice. Well, I've never seen it change. I've always been the same. I bounce armor from the same tank. So, as you can see, they were here at 3-3 with 4 minutes and 30 seconds into the battle. Not a lot of real pushing on any side, really. If you're watching the mini-map over here, our IS and our KV2, our IO and our ONI, OI and our ONI are just chilling out, taking on their IS and their KV2. Here I'm trying to be a little let's say, on the ballsy side. I'm trying to get rid of the actual Leo. Is the overall, see, again, there's a second bounce of the Leo for exactly another 300 points of damage. So your damage is the average alpha damage, or what you would see when you look at the stats of the vehicle in the garage. So I am trying to, like I said, I'm trying to take out, oh, well, we're down 6 to killer 4 kills. Not a good thing. Now we're down 7 to 4. Their team is doing a decent job. There, I get another good shot in the Leo. You can see I don't do a lot of damage. That was for 121. As you can see, I hit the E2 there, and I bounced. I hit his more up armored turret. So there, I'm trying to tell everyone where the TOG is, because I got shot by it and bounced it for another 150 points of damage. Now, the TOG is a fast shooter with low damage. It's your basic British tank. The Leo there was trying to get to a position where he could actually shoot me and hopefully penetrate me. Oh, there's the TOG 2 again, trying to shoot me, and I'm not quite sure what that was. I think, rethinking the battle, I think that's the 100Y. But I couldn't expect that. Now we're back up to 5 kills to their 7. There's the TOG. So take a peek up here and let him know that he may not be able to pen me, but I can sure pen him. There's the first time being penned by the Leo. He hits me with HE for 131. Yay. He realized that he couldn't really pen me, so he started to, doing HE so he could damage. So, and it was the 100Y who blew up the big boom in front of me earlier. Let the 100Y know that I know he's there. Take a shot at him. Get him. As you can see here, I have been in a platoon with my clanmate here, IO Strife. Strife is playing the Cromwell B. And he's doing a pretty good job. He's getting in these shots from long distance. As you can see, here's the quick reload on the 76. Low damage, quick reload. Kind of like a British gun, but not quite. And as you can see, I'm sitting here slowly pegging away at the SU-100Y. Our 3485M is now fighting with the E2. I try to come to his rescue. I have an advantage over the E2 currently because I am above him. It looks like he is also using the 76mm, which means he has the top turret, which only has 63 frontal armor, which we can penetrate that, but it's just not an overly easy thing. As you can see, I bounced off the front. He hit my track, and my tracks absorbed it. As you can watch on the mini-map, I have a 3485M trying to sneak up behind me. I do have a 3002M there, and Strife took care of that little annoying problem that was coming up behind me. Now the VK is going down and around, and I'm still holding the E2 at bay. So I'm gonna take down off the hill and charge into the E2. And at this point, I have better traverse and maneuverability than the E2. So I can outmaneuver, which I did, and finally ended up taking him out. And by the way of outmaneuvering him, I got the kill. Alright, we're going to head back into their backfield here. Strife is moving into the middle here with me and the VK. We are the only ones left. So we're going to have to, well, now it's just me and the VK, because the T-71, of course, has longer view range than all three of us. He is just going to play spot and shoot. Which is not a bad play on his self, keeping us at max view range, so that we don't have a chance to spot him and actually take them out. Probably what I would do. The VK there is hanging in a couple different spots. Not, like I said, not 100% sure where the 71 is. I'm pretty sure I'm spotted at this point. Hellcat's going after the VK. VK took care of that. I'm sticking right here because I can use this little hole to keep my hull down, keep my sides covered. Oh, no, that's not a good thing. That puppy's got a big gun, and the Panther takes a shot at me. Found the T-71. He's now behind me. He was all the way back in JK3 back there, all the way in the back, being a little chicken bum, you know, doing exactly what I said he should. So, as you can see, with that, we'll move on to the statistics of this battle. If I can get everything to work with me. Alright, here we go. As you can see, I did 1,331 experience. It was a premium, so I got 45,000 credits. Third class in the Thunderbolt 7. I got Bruiser, again, easy to get. Fire for Effect, another easy to get. And I got Duelist. I did 4 damage to 4 vehicles that did damage to me and or killed them. And as you can see over here, the Leo, the E2, the Jumbo, the 100Y, and the Tog 2, I damaged all of them. We'll go down to the team score here. As you can see, I am top on damage. I also am top on experience on my team. And even with my 8,054, which is only off by 2 points of damage, it still wasn't enough to carry the team to a victory. And as you notice, I even got more experience than their top damager, but not their top guy overall, which was the T-71, which was doing a lot of sniping from long range. It happens. Fired 25 shots, hit 20 of them. That's 80%. Quick math in my head. I did 1,854 damage. 608 of it was from over 300. I received 14 shots, 6 which penned, and 8 which did not. So it shows you that the Thunderbolt, if you can pick it up, isn't a bad tank overall. I mean, for a tier 6. If you need an American crew trainer. So it does decent because supposedly in match 921, now again this was played in 920, so just FYI. In 921, supposedly you're going to start receiving experience for armor blocked. It's gonna equate into your credits and experience. As of right now, it does not. Spotted 2 enemies. Enemies. Damaged 4. Destroyed 2. I had 397 damage from assist. As you can see, my credits was 45,000.6. I came out with 39.4. Didn't fire any premium rounds, and the vehicle is not really overly expensive to repair. So there is good that because it's a premium. I got 667 base experience because it was premium. It's 1,001, 50 free experience with a total of a bonus for the premium vehicle, and because I was platooned another 30, so I ended up with 1,331 and 50. Again, the Thunderbolt is not a bad tank whatsoever. I do personally like it. I mean, it's hard to play just for on the simple fact that it plays like a slower Easy 8, an M4A2E8. It plays a lot like a slower version of it. So you gotta, if you're good with the Easy 8, you would probably be good with the Thunderbolt, maybe even a little better, because you won't take some of them shots that you would in your Easy 8. Now, if you're really good with the E2, it's slower than the Thunderbolt, so you would gain a little bit of speed, plus you would gain some armor on the frontal upper glacis. So you might be able to bounce a few more things here or there. But again, the lower glacis on the Jumbo is or the E2 is actually is more than the Thunderbolt here. So again, we'll move on from this, and I hope everyone enjoyed this replay. If you like this replay, please give it a thumbs up. All thumbs up are greatly appreciated. If you enjoy the replays that you have seen on my channel, please subscribe. And with the subscription, let your friends know, your clanmates, your workmates, your family. Maybe someone will learn something from one of my videos. That is part of the purpose. Another purpose is to save good replays that I can watch again in the future and see how well I did things or see how bad I screwed up. So, with that, this is GreatTaz once again saying, hope everyone's having fun, hope everyone's being safe, and we will see you in the world of tanks.